Hey everybody, it is just too hot today to do whole class instruction, so I thought I'd make a video and you can go at your own pace. You may pause the video, you may rewind the video, whatever works for you. Please don't fast forward the video. Today we're talking about let statements. You guys actually did these last year. So basically a let statement defines our variable, tells us what we're making x, and right now while our problems are simple it might seem pointless, but as our problems get more complicated we could actually all write different math equations that were all correct based on our let statements once our math gets more complicated. That's why they're important. So we practice them now when the word problems are relatively easy, and then when we get to the hard stuff we already know what we're doing. So in number 1, it says 4 more than 3 times a number is 22. Find the number. So this sentence tells me what I'm looking for. I'm looking for the number. So I say let x equal the number. Now, this is cursive, L-E-T. You do not have to write in cursive, you may print. This is not a hashtag. Long before it was a hashtag, it was the symbol for number. So you may use the symbol or you may write out the word number. Okay, this next sentence gives me my equation. 4 more than 3 times a number is 22. So 4 more after 3 times x equals 22. So 3 times x, 4 more after it, equals 22. So that's my equation. Now I use my algebra skills to solve. So 3x equals 18. Divide by 3, x equals 6. So that's my answer. Okay, let's look at number 3. 5 times a number decreased by 8 is negative 18. Find the number. So again, let x equal a number or the number. So 5 times x decreased by 8. 5 times x decreased by 8 is negative 18. Do your algebra. You should be writing this down, by the way, on your note sheet. You have your packet with you, so please actually take your notes. So I get negative 2. Negative 18 plus 8 is negative 10, divided by positive 5 is negative 2. Okay, now I'm getting into 2 let statements. Okay, so number 4, the second of 2 numbers. So I know I'm looking for 2 numbers, so I know I'm going to need 2 let statements. It also tells me to find the numbers. Okay, let's reread. The second of 2 numbers is 4 times the first. So everything's based off of the first. So I'm going to write let x equal the first number. You can also use a little shortcut, and whatever's listed last is 90% of the time your x. So now I need 4 times. So 4 times x is 4x. That's our second number. It says their sum is 50. So I take both my numbers, x plus 4x equals 50. So 5x equals 50. X equals 10. But I'm not done. 2 let statements means 2 answers. So if x equals 10, then 4x, or 4 times 10, equals 40. Okay. Last one we're going to do together. Oh, actually we're going to do one homework problem together too. So number 7. The greater of 2 numbers is 6 more than the smaller. Their sum is negative 14. Find the numbers. So 2 numbers, 2 let statements. Okay, the smaller is listed last. That's my x. So I'll make that x. I'm going to reread 6 more after x. So 6 more after x is my larger. It says their sum is negative 14. Combine like terms. Use opposite operations to move to the opposite side. Okay, so x equals negative 10. So negative 10 plus 6 is negative 4. So my answers are negative 10 and negative 4. All right, let's look at the first homework problem together. Okay, remember your homework is page 32 through 33, just the evens, okay? You might take you some time. You might have to go a little bit slower and think about things. So I've only given you like 4 problems, I think is what it ends up being after we do this one together. So please make sure you do it and do your best effort. It might be difficult, but you guys can do difficult things. So give it a shot. We're going to look at number 2. The difference of 7 times a number and 5 is 26. Find the number. Let x equal the number. So the difference of 7 times a number, so the difference of 7x and 5 is 26. So now I'm going to add 5 to both sides. And I'm going to divide by 7. Now 7's not going to go into 31 evenly. So I can either leave it as 31/7, I can change that to a mixed number, or I can write out the entire decimal. I cannot round. So I'm actually going to leave it like this because it is mathematically correct, and it has the least chance of me making an error by trying to change it. So I'm leaving it as 31/7. The directions don't tell me I have to reduce, and they do not tell me to round. So I'm going to leave it like this. Okay? You are going to do 4, 6, 8, and 10. Do your best. Write the let statements. Raise your hand if you have questions. And that's it. Enjoy the weekend. You're going to have some cooler weather, so get outside and enjoy.